Okay, figured I'd make this video since I haven't yet. So it's my 1.5 years off Suboxone. Here we go. So yeah, year and a half off Suboxone. It's a long journey. Okay, it's a long journey, as I've documented on here. But I know people just run across this video for the first time, and yeah, it's a long journey. Okay, I would say honestly, with me, things really just started to finally go away completely at like the 15 month. Don't be freaking scared of that though. I'm just saying there's things that linger, okay? The depression and the post-acute withdrawals sucks. That's the hardest thing for me, okay? We all got different stuff going on up there too. But the people that I know that have gotten off Suboxone would tell you the same, dude. I talk to people, they say a guy has been off for like 3 years and he just says years, like 2 years or something before you get right. But yeah, it's a long journey, okay? Is what it is, okay? Now, but I remember, now here's the deal. I remember, dude, I was walking on like, I don't know, all the early days. I don't know, maybe I didn't walk like day 1 or 2. I remember I went to church on day 6. That was a mistake. I literally almost pooped my pants, or yeah, sorry. But it just was, I was just agitated. I just couldn't concentrate hardly. It sucked. I remember going to the beach on day 30. I don't know why I remember all this crap, but I do. Probably because I made videos about it. I don't know. Talked about it. But I went to the beach on day 30. Had a good time. Like, I mean, you're dealing with things, okay? Don't think about it all the time. That was a big thing that helped me get to where I'm at. But I remember like we went out to breakfast and went to the beach and like had a decent time. Yes, I was, there's things and the energy sucks. I mean, the energy sucks. But the more you kind of exercise and move around and stuff, that obviously helps that a lot, but it's hard, But, I remember going to a wedding 4 months in, and you're not sleeping. That's the thing too. Yeah, the sleep sucks. Okay. And it's just, you don't sleep good. I was just saying definitely. And that sucks, and that wears on you, dude. A human can only take, I mean, that's the thing. It's part of it, but, once you're like a year off of it or so, and you're just still not sleeping good, I mean, it's not good for you, I don't want to be like, oh, go to a doctor and get more pills, but to help sleep or anything like that. But I mean, if you have to, if you can't function at work and stuff, I don't know. I mean, we all do what you want to do, but like, I don't know. Some people are like, don't take Ambien or Trazodone, they're addictive. I don't know. I've taken all of it and I don't take any of that anymore. I don't, not right now. I'm not taking any of that. Believe it or not. I just stopped taking it. I was not sleeping good anyway. I don't know. It was just the regular suck. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, if you're I don't know what I'm getting off track here, but, damn it. What was I saying? But yeah, I went to the wedding and I had a good time. I remember just freaking, I was our table. I was on, man. I was funny. I remember I was on that night. It was a good night. But anyway, sorry. But for real, what's gotten me here to a year and a half off this crap, off Suboxone, was God, okay, was exercise and keeping a sense of humor, like legit, and diet, okay. That is, especially, I'm not doing great in my diet right now. Not terrible, but not great, but, for a while, man, I mean, you got to be dedicated. I mean, it's got to be an all-out assault on getting off Suboxone. I mean, it is a beast. It is a beast, okay? Most of us know, or if you follow, or if you've tried to get off of it before, yes, it sucks in the early stages, but it's not like oxys and morphine and fentanyl and Dilaudid and, you know what I mean, all that stuff. It just lingers, and it is withdrawal by attrition. I mean, that's what it is. That's seriously what there you go. It is withdrawal by attrition. That is freaking what it is. and it gets people, it sneaks up on people all the time. So just know it's a long haul. I know people that follow know that. I say that a million times, but I say it a million times because that's what it is. Okay, I talk to people on here, and they get so pissed off at me for saying it takes X, this amount of time, and it's because they're frustrated, and that's not what they wanted to hear. It's not like agony every single day. I'm just saying you're gonna have times where it's a roller coaster. You're gonna feel great. You are gonna feel really, really good at times. Okay, for maybe a week, and as time goes on, and this and that, and maybe, you think you're in the clear, and then it kind of comes back, and you go into a funk, a depression funk, a low energy funk. But it is just part of it, and it kind of comes in waves or whatever. Like I used to say this all the time. This is what it is, okay? Here's you, okay? When you stop taking Suboxone, here's the road to recovery, okay? It's always moving. Once you're off Suboxone, unless you take it, then you go backwards. But once you start whatever it is, I'm talking about Suboxone, I guess. So you stop taking your Suboxone, this is your recovery, okay? Here's the withdrawal symptoms, okay? So this is going constantly, but the withdrawal symptoms kind of bounce back and forth, and they'll kind of be more, in the back state, I don't know, this kind of sucks, but you kind of go back and forth like a tennis ball, but then it kind of gets better as the time goes on. They kind of get shorter or less. I don't know that I just got off work, whatever. I hope you get what I'm saying. It goes back and forth, but it's not as intense. There you go. Cha-cha. But it wears on you. And that's the thing. That is the thing, is you just got to be aware. Endurance, baby, endurance, because even though it's not as bad, you just get pissed. I mean, I remember being 6 months and I'm just like, like 6 months and I'm feeling like shit, and then you kind of get better. And then, when I made my 1 year video, I felt terrible. I really didn't feel great. I was just blah, and just, but I had a good time. I felt way better earlier days, blah, blah. You just go up and down. That was just that day. That was just that moment. I happened to make that video and I wasn't feeling good. So that's a reality. That's what can happen. And it gets exhausting. Okay. So just, be aware. Okay. I don't know. I don't even want to say it, but you know what I think of this video. I don't think it's great. But yeah, I really think that I feel like, and I'm going through some other stuff right now, okay? But the Suboxone, it's gone. It's gone, okay? If there's any little subtle things, I don't know, because I'm tapering off a benzo now. And I wasn't tapering off the benzo the whole time I got off Suboxone. In fact, I started the benzo, this benzo taper. This was a long taper, and then I got to this and have stayed at this, but anyway, this is terrible. I'm just like, blah. But once I was off Suboxone for a year, I started the benzo taper. So, anyway, so yeah, if there are any lingering effects, I don't even know. I don't even freaking, it's chump change at this point. I mean, that's the thing, dude. You become so, battle hardened from freaking doing this, and, just keep your eyes on the prize. Okay. Keep your eyes on the prize, understand the process, but don't get discouraged and don't give up, okay? God bless all y'all. V for victory, and salute.